Guys, welcome to Go Narcissist 101. I'm Kate. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for joining me. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And don't forget to hit the bell so you know when I upload more videos. Alright guys, today we're going to talk about when the new supply turns into a flying monkey. One of the hurtful things that happens besides what the narcissist did, being discarded or whatever, or them you leaving them, is when the new supply now either joins the bandwagon of, whether unconsciously or consciously, become a flying monkey for the narcissist. And then so this is when they will reach out to taunt you on the social media, or they try to rub it in with the pictures, or they try to reach out to you through different people, or even try to reach out to you through your kids, by sending different types of messages or whatever. And so that's one of the probably hurtful thing that happens as well, is because sometimes maybe this new supplier doesn't know who you are, or they actually know who you are, of course, and then they're going off based off of what the narcissist said. So that's when they become flying monkeys. Whether they know that's what they're doing or they don't know, it doesn't matter. But all you know is now that the person that you're with just jumped ship, or you left them and bam, they're there with somebody else, and that somebody else now is coming at you like they know who you are, or they know all your business or whatever, and they're taunting you with the new relationship and sending whatnot. So before we dive into what you're supposed to do, let's remember two things. A narcissist, you can most definitely guarantee these two things. One is they always have to see things in black and white. So somebody has to be in the black area, the other one has to be in the white area. There's no gray area with these people, which means if they're devaluing you, then of course somebody else is wearing the crown. There's no middle ground. They always have to happen that way. Somebody has to always be the bad guy for the other person to be the good guy. That's one thing. And the second thing is that, just like you probably know by now, the phases of the narcissistic relationship will take place: love bomb, devalue, discard, repeat, all the same thing. So those two things are given. One, they have to see things in black and white. Two, the natural order of things when it comes to relationship with them will still go. Love bomb, devalue, discard. It will happen over and over again. Okay, so when the new supply decides now, whether knowingly or unknowingly, becomes the flying monkey for the narcissist, and they send messages on Facebook or Instagram, whatever it is that you may have channels open that somehow they have access to you. One thing that you need to know, just like you block the narcissist, is that you need to obviously treat them like a narcissist. You have to block all these things out. Block them out everywhere, and then no contact, because in as much as you should have limited contact because you're co-parenting with these people, you have limited contact with the narcissist, but that stops there. It means that you do not engage the new supply regardless of whatever they say. I know some of us may have done this in the past without knowing that that's what we're dealing with, but with knowledge is power, of course. So you do not engage, which you can actually exercise no contact with the new supply. You have limited contact with a narcissist, but the new supply, you owe nothing. So you put them in that no contact zone. And the most important thing, obviously, is do you not let your kids be messengers of any kind. You don't engage in that. You don't have them send messages to the kid, which they might try to do, and then you have replying to the kid. Don't, if it happens, stop it right there and let your kids know that they're not messengers. They can't be talking, bringing any messages over here to you. And so that when the next time they go over there, they tell them anything they know they're not supposed to bring, whatever it is, to dad or to mom. And the next thing, the most important thing is, just like I mentioned earlier, with a narcissist, somebody has to be in one extreme or the other. You have to be in the black zone or in the white zone. There's no gray area. So what happens when you engage with this taunts and this attempts to engage you with a new supply, of course, under the directions of the narcissist, is they will use your discomfort and your misery to bind. What do I mean by that? It means that now they have one thing in common, that is you, which is all they're out to do is causing you misery. All they're out to do is trying to make you sad, trying to make you unhappy, whatever it is. And they bind with that. And you see, what happens when they do that is it delays the phase of their own relationship. You understand what I'm saying? It means that now you are still in the black area, they're over there in the white area, or they're in the black area, you are in the white area. There's no gray area. Okay, so it means that there's the common enemy. The narcissist is busy devaluing you because you're still engaging, because whatever you engage with the new supply, they are part of that as well. So now they have that, which means this other new supply will still be will still have the halo over their head, because you are busy entertaining that other side. You are busy entertaining this side, the negative side, so it puts them there in the positive side. They are still in the love bomb the longer, because you are playing that side, because like I said, somebody has to be on that side with the narcissist. So, but if you do not engage, you do not, involuntarily provide this side, they will get on with their phase in the relationship, like the normal order of things will happen. The same thing with not every new supply, is just the duration in each phase might be longer, but the same course follows. It depends on how the new supply is supplying, or how long it takes them to get it, what is going on, to either take off, or them, of course, being discovered until the narcissist will now abandon them. But either way it happens. So, but when you start engaging with the new supply, it puts you in that negative light, which means they are binding or bonding over the misery they are causing you, the sadness they are causing you. So that's why you need to remove yourself from there. Don't engage, don't provide that bond for them. Because what happens when you remove yourself and they don't have anywhere to shift the person in the negative side, guess what? The new supply will now start, the next stage will start. I know it's crazy, but that's exactly what will happen. They will self-implode, which means that then somebody got to be in that side. So the devaluation of the new supply starts, so that, because that way somebody has to be on that side, so that the narcissist can now move on to find the newest thing, that is in the positive side. So that's why, yes, we have children with them, yes, we have limited contact and everything, but do not, as hard as it would be to not respond to any taunts or attacks on you, that's why you need to shut down every avenue. Like I said, you might have a limited contact with the narcissist that you're co-parenting, because that's what the law requires us to still engage with these people. But for the new supply, zero, no contact, nothing. They can say whatever they want to, but do not engage. Don't provide that, because once you start responding, they and the narcissist will bind over your misery, and then you become now what they'll be fighting together. You cannot distract them from the natural order of things with their relationship. So don't do that. It's gonna be hard. It's not gonna be easy. It's honest. It's not gonna be easy to ignore certain things that people say, especially the people that don't know who you are. They're going based off of whatever lies the narcissist said. But you know what? Don't give a shit. You shouldn't give a shit about this. I mean, obviously they got it wrong with you. So are they supposed to now say some glowing qualities and things about you to the new supply? Come on now. You should expect the worst of the worst. And once you expect the worst of the worst, nothing else surprises you that comes out of their mouth. They are out there with the smear campaign. What else is new? So don't indulge them. Don't provide that service of being who they bond over with. Shut them out everywhere. You actually have that option. You don't need to engage them. Don't let them use your kids as any sort of messengers to send whatever message they want to send. Pay particular attention to that. Don't let that happen. All right, guys, I wanted to touch up on that, because I've seen that in so many places, and let us remember, you're out, stay out. Don't fall for the tricks that the narcissist is trying to play, using the new supply as a flying monkey. All right, guys, like, share, subscribe, and of course, let me know what you think. Get your mind together, and everything else will fall into place. I will see you in the next video. Take care.